All right, it's recorded.
Yep.
Yeah, I've done it. Okay, so basically, yeah, so you just have to make sure that they're aware of the fact that they will have to pay that delivery charge, because I've spoken to Michael Catkar, as I said, and it actually costs them the logistics of it. You're still on mute, Marie. The logistics of it are massive, the price and everything. It costs Clean Easy £15 per order to ship it to Spain. Okay, so they're only charging €7.50, so they are subsidising it quite a bit. You know, so because €7.50 is 1 sec, just bear with me.
Okay.
Just bear with me. I'll tell you what €7.50 is.
Right, we need to crack on.
Okay.
So do we know if Jade's coming in, Margaret?
Well,
I can't see you now.
she's obviously lost signal or something. She would have come back if she could, I would imagine. So yeah, all right, just carry on, Andrew. Just do what you've got to do.
Right. Okay, so this is not going to be a long webinar. It's going to be very quick, guys. Yeah, Sue's already said well done, Margaret, being top sponsor.
Thank you.
6 people. Right.
You're breaking up, Andrew.
I'll put the volume on the highest.
What it is, it's when you move away from your computer, you need to sit near your microphone.
Is that better?
Yes.
Right, okay. So, yeah, well done, Margaret, top sponsor, with 6. Dawn Williams was the top rate retailer with £2,074, and we had a total turnover of the whole group of £13,259, which was okay, good actually. What I wanted to go through, guys, was just very obviously there's only 3 of us, but we will continue. Just really checking our figures, checking our numbers. So looking at what we did last period, whether it's retail wise or whether it's sponsoring wise, and looking at what we want to achieve this period. So asking ourselves, how can I improve? Am I doing enough? Have I enough leads regarding sponsoring? Have I enough books regarding retail? Am I doing enough posts regarding retail? And what is it that I want to achieve? So what do I want to achieve this period, bearing in mind that we've got Christmas coming up, and obviously we know that things are going to be massively increased and everything. It's a fantastic time to really get on it and crack on it with the retail and the sponsoring. So we really want to be going for better level than what we were on, say, last period. Having said that, is my goal or target realistic? So just ask those questions yourself, you know, and oh, hi Jade, that's good.
Hi Jade, well done getting back in.
Sorry, my battery died.
I think Billy's coming on soon as well.
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so primarily those are the questions, and they are really important questions. I think everybody here is looking to get a higher level, or you know, get to a better bonus level or a higher retail level or whatever it is. But just ask yourself those questions. So how did I do last time? How do you think that you did last time? How do you think that you've improved? Are you doing enough to hit the target that you want to hit? Have I enough leads? Have I enough books? Am I doing enough posting? What is it that I actually want to achieve? And what is my target? If everything's going tickety-boo and you're hitting your targets, fantastic. Then obviously keep on doing what you're doing. That's great. We were just saying earlier on, oh, we've lost her again.
So,
She's obviously got a battery issue.
yeah,
Don't worry.
there she is. Hi, Jade.
Hi, Jade.
know what's going on here.
I was just saying earlier on, this is going to be very, very short, so I am repeating myself, just for your benefit. So we had a total turnover of £13,259. That was fine. And well done on your 10%. That's fantastic. Well done to Margaret, who was the top sponsor, and also well done to Dawn Williams, who was our top retailer, with £2,074. One of the things that I also wanted to emphasise was why are we in network marketing? You know, why not just sell something on the internet? But what is the advantage of being in network marketing?
Residual income.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
That's the be all and end all of network marketing for me. It's the residual income that it gives you. Nothing else does that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I thought we would do this exercise, and I might say I would guess that probably Margaret's done it before, and probably Murray has as well. I'd just like to ask you a question. What would you prefer? Would you prefer to be, let's just say that you won the Pools or something, lottery or something, and you had a choice. You could either have £1 million straight away, right now in your hand, or you could have 1p that doubles every day.
1p that doubles.
Yeah, 1p that doubles.
Yeah, 1p for me.
So
You've obviously read a certain book.
So usually people think, hey, well, there's something in
Oh,
this.
I'll have you. New people say, oh, I'll have the million.
Anyway, so it is quite impressive when you do this. So I've done it here, and obviously we start off, we get 2p, and then just to give you an idea, but it's very slow at the beginning. And of course, that's what happens in network marketing. It feels like it's very slow in the beginning, but as you gain momentum and the figures start to increase, then the compound effect starts to work in your favour. So halfway through, on day 15, it's actually £327, which is not a huge amount, yeah, but from 2p to £327, that's quite a big jump, yeah. But then on day 10, it goes up to £10,000, 485p. And then on the 25th day, it goes up to £335,544. So obviously it really starts to go stupid towards the latter end. On the 30th, it comes to £10,737,416.
Doesn't sound stupid, Andy.
So the numbers just go ballistic. And to those that have never done this exercise before, that's usually quite a shock when they see that. That is the power of the numbers. It's quite impressive. So 1 million in your hand, or wait to the end of the month and get £21,474,832p is what day 31 comes out at. So that is obviously the power of the numbers. Pretty impressive. Does everybody get that?
That buzzing that you can hear every so often, it's somebody's phone that's left on, and it's me uploading pictures onto Anasu's. That's what it is. I'm just.
I kept looking.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, Andrew. But that's what it is, and I'll explain it in a minute anyway when he's finished.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So, does anybody want to add anything to that? Does everyone want to say anything about that?
Well, basically, that's what Cleanies is. That's what this business is about. You know, it starts off slow in the beginning, but once your business has got momentum, you know, it's like that money that when you're halfway through, it starts to pick up, you know. But you've got to get to a certain point before you actually start to see massive results.
Yeah, I think that's a problem with new people seeing that, you know.
Yeah.
In the beginning, they tend to get a bit disillusioned because it is slow to start, okay?
Yeah.
But every month it just gets better and better, you know, as you get more and more into customer base, as your team grows.
Yeah.
Is that your...
Probably me at posting, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, what I'd like to add is, well, you can either work for the rest of your life and the same amount each and every month or week or whatever, or you can do clean easy. So, I mean, if you've got the patience to work from 9 till 5, like 40 years, then I'm sure you can have the patience to build your own business as well.
Yeah, it was.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. It was there was an article from John. Is it John Wall? You know, Eric Wall. Thank you. And he was saying that people get disgruntled because they're not getting enough orders, because their team's not growing fast enough, and they get disgruntled because the business isn't growing fast enough, and it's hard. You know, it's hard to mentally cope with all of that. But it's also hard, as Jada's just said, to mentally cope with a job. You know, we've all been in a job. Some of us are in a job.
Yeah.
That's hard. It's hard to work for somebody else. It's hard to slog your guts out, and it's hard to very often not be recognised for what you're doing. And obviously, working for somebody else, that's hard.
We've got 10 minutes left, Andrew.
Yeah. So you can choose your heart. And yes, it is slow in the beginning, as long as you focus on the numbers. Yeah, so that's what it's all about. Is try your best. I know it's not always possible because obviously there's other things happening. You know, and we've experienced that ourselves. Probably everybody on here, well, I'm sure everybody on here has experienced these things themselves. However, as soon as possible, you need to make sure that you are doing the numbers. Yeah. So if you haven't got enough books, you need to get some more books. If you're not posting enough on Facebook, then you need to go into a position where you are posting enough on Facebook. If you haven't got enough leads, then as soon as possible, you need to get as many leads as you can. Yeah.
It's all about numbers. Everything to do with this business is number related.
Yeah.
And if you're struggling in one particular area of your business, have a look at what it is that you're struggling at and work it backwards. Always work it backwards to what source of that problem is. And I can guarantee, Andy and I will guarantee you, it's because you're not doing enough numbers on that particular part of the business.
So the numbers is really important. And again, I think sometimes when people start, they almost accept the fact that they say, well, I'm not in a position to put out enough books. I haven't got the money, so they don't put out enough books. But then they still actually get some decent results. But that almost is a bad thing, because then they get involved into a false sense of security, and then they think it's okay to carry on not doing it. Yeah. So, and then when things overall don't look particularly good because they're not doing the numbers, then they start to feel disgruntled. And of course, that situation replicates itself whether you're on Facebook or whether you're doing leads or whatever aspect of the business. You know, it's easy to get used to not doing the correct amount or the minimum amount, you know. So whilst we have to work sometimes, we must remember that is the focus, is to be doing those minimum numbers, and then once we've got that into place, then maintaining it, you know. That's it, guys. That is it. I said it was going to be a short webinar. Has anybody got anything to add to that?
Well, no, just what we've already said, really, what you've already covered. It's all about the numbers. If you're not getting enough people in your team, if you don't think your business is growing enough, it's because you're not doing enough phone calls. And in order to do enough phone calls, you need to have enough leads coming in. And in order to have enough leads coming in, you need to be doing enough lead generation, whether it's paying for them, AdPool or Facebook or whatever. Always work it backwards. If you're not getting enough orders, it's because you're not doing enough posting, or you're not putting enough catalogues out, etc., etc., etc. It's the same with everything, every part of the business.
The other thing is people trying to take shortcuts.
Yes.
Where they think I only need to do number step 1, 5, and 8, and I'll get by. It'll be okay.
No.
It never works for anybody.
No, it doesn't. You're right. Absolutely.
Well, it's like Kevin's analogy, isn't it? Clean easy is like baking a cake. You need flour, sugar, eggs, margarine, butter, you know, and whatever else you're going to throw in it. Your basic ingredients. If you leave one of those ingredients out, you try making a cake without eggs. And see what it turns out like. And
it's usually the personal development that gets left out.
Exactly.
Yes. Ultimately, it's just being honest with yourself, which is where the personal development comes into it, and working out where your strengths are, because we've all got strengths, and where your weaknesses are. So maintaining your strengths, and then balancing it out, and not being scared to work on your weaknesses and to make yourself better in that respect. But again, as Margaret says, what a lot of people do is they do the opposite. They just do what they like to be doing. It's coming back to the system and the numbers. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing on the time, honey?
We're almost out of time. I just wanted to quickly say that buzzing was those photographs that I've been uploading. I've been uploading them. There is a team. What I'll do is I'll post the link on Ansu in a minute. It's called Ansu Team Pics. Now,
Sorry, Sue. Is there about 3 of those groups? Because I'm sure I've been added to about 3 of them.
Yeah, you probably have. I'm just sorting them all out. I didn't realise. I don't know what was going on. I've got about Ansu Team photos. There's about 10 of them on my phone.
That's what I was thinking.
I've just been leaving. I'm the only person in there, but I've been leaving them all, so it deletes the group. I don't know how that's happened. I've no idea. But I will post the relevant link to the relevant group on Ansu in a minute. I've just added about 20 pictures in the group. Now, each of those pictures has been edited. If you put pictures in there, please make sure they are not lifted out the catalogue with the catalogues A, B, C, and D on and all that. They've got to be edited pictures. Whatever you do with them, if you take it off the catalogue, that's fine, but cover it up with writing and shapes and things, cover up the relevant things to make it look not like a catalogue picture, if that makes sense. The one editing thing that I use more than anything now is called PicsArt, Picsart. It's absolutely fantastic. You can get it on your phone, you can get it on your computer. It's much easier and quicker to use on your phone. It's completely free. You download it from Google Play, and it's so quick and easy. Some fantastic frames and clip arts and things that you can add onto it. And if you go into the shop, there is a section that says free. You can click on that and you can actually download a lot more as well, free ones that are not on the basic one when you first join. The Team Sue, it's called Ansu Team Pics, Pics, and I've just put loads of pictures in there. These are for Ansu team members only. And the only reason I'm doing this is because, as we all know, certain pictures, if they're used over and over and over again, they get flagged up on Facebook and they get banned. So although the team photos, in my opinion, is a really, really good thing to have, every single person in the 10 steps is using those pictures.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. So I thought it might be a good idea for us to have our own little team pic group as well. So we can all use them and edit them and put your own pics in and take ones out, whatever you need. Please don't put group names on the pictures. You can always do that afterwards. So the ones that you take from the group, anybody can use in their own group. So the ones I've put in there, I've got no Warwick Shop from Home on them or anything like that. So, but if you want to add that onto yourself for your own to use afterwards, that's fine, you know, but just copy it out the group. So, and it just gives you, you know, everybody a fighting chance. And I've also put the price on in pounds and euros, because we're in Ireland and Spain and we're going a lot of other places now. It might be a good idea if we start putting euros on the pictures, on the price as well. Okay. Okay, so if you need any help with anything, any editing or anything, just come back to me. Just give me a shout.
Well, thank you.
Okay, and well done everybody for last period. Excellent. What was our team turnover? What was our team turnover last period?
It was 13,259 pounds.
£13,259 team turnover.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, we couldn't have done it without any of you lot, so brilliant. So well done. Onwards and upwards. Have a good period, everybody. You know where we are. If you need help with anything, you know where we are. I'm at home all day on a Monday and all day on a Wednesday. So, you know, if you need help with anything, anybody, just come back to me. Not a problem. Have a good night.
Thanks very much, Andy. Sue.
Thank you, Sue. Thanks, Andy.
Cheers, Jay. Cheers, Murray.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Speak to you soon. Bye.